We have built homes which do not work anymore. And it's our fault. It's the architects, contractors, builders, the engineers, the government. These homes leak, they pollute, and they're built with the most outdated methods. And the worst thing is, we're being reactive. We're trying to patch things up as a problem arises. We're wasting so much money on expensive bills and temporary fixes. We need to be proactive, tackle this at the root cause, take back control of our homes. It's the dead of winter. You can't get warm. Every time you turn the heating up, you feel the pinch in your back pocket. The wind is coming directly through your leaky window. My goodness, you need to retrofit your home. Honestly, in most simplest terms, it's upgrading your home. First thing you can do is replace them old leaky windows with double glazed windows. It restricts the heat loss in your property. It stops the wind and the air coming through the windows. There is disruption, there is dust, there is noise. It takes about a week, maybe 2 weeks. And if you are extending your property to the rear or to the loft, it's the perfect time to do it for the rest of your building. There's a cost to it, but it's quite average in terms of like the bigger picture. A lot of our clients who come to us with single glazing, they always want to replace them. You will never regret it. Buildings built 100 years ago do not have any insulation in the walls. So you have a solid wall. So what we do is either put insulation on the outside or the inside. So instead of sitting at home and wrapping yourself in a blanket, you basically wrap the whole house in a blanket. But there's two things to consider. If it's on the inside, you do lose space. You may lose about 50 millimeters of space. If it's on the outside, if you have a really old, beautiful building, you may not be allowed to do it. You've got three main options with insulation. If you're a bit more cost conscious, you can go for the wools, the rock wools. If you think you want the most high performance insulation, ask for the rigid insulations. A real good bit of thick insulation to wrap your house in. And also, if you care about the environment, you can wrap your building in sheep's wool. It's environmentally friendly and it still works really well. This can be disruptive. It can take anything from 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. If you're doing this on the inside of your property, there's going to be a lot of dust. And it can cost anything from 5 to 10 to 15 grand, depending on the size of your house. But the best time to consider this is whenever you are extending your property. It costs money to get people to site, so the economies of scale really stack up. I fully appreciate that sounds quite overwhelming to try and insulate your whole building, but rest assured it happens all the time. What is a heat pump? It takes the air from the outside of the house, brings it inside, warms the house inside. Instead of using gas, it uses electricity. There are many benefits for heat pumps. Gas from the ground, from fossil fuels, it's not great for the environment. So electricity, you can use it from the sun, wind, the waves. But why does it benefit you at home? First of all, your back pocket. Heat pumps not only save money on your bills because they're more energy efficient, but also there's significant government grants. You can get £7,500 by installing an air source heat pump. There are some hurdles to cross. Where does it go in your building? Is it on the rear of your elevation or in your garden? What size are your radiators? Do you need to upgrade to underfloor heating? What are the pipes like in the floor? Do they need to be upgraded? Get your survey done to understand what is the level of disruption. If you're extending your home and replacing your boiler, it makes so much sense. You're causing disruption anyway, it is the best time to consider a heat pump. Everybody knows what a solar panel is. It gets energy from the sun to power your home. And they've never been more affordable. The prices have come down year on year for the last 5-6 years. I used to hate the look of them. The turquoise blue you see in the swimming pools of France. But now they're these beautiful, sexy black frames, black glass, and they look amazing on these new properties. But they aren't for everybody. We know that. You do need a good sized roof in your property or a big garden, but the savings in your bills are significant if you install them. We've seen up to 60-70% savings year on year on people's bills. And the best thing about them are, you don't even need a sunny day to get the energy. We see them working on overcast days, cloudy days, rainy days, sunny days. They work all the time. About 95% of people who install solar panels also get a battery. A battery is about the size of a bin. It fits underneath your utility cupboard, your kitchen, your stairs, your garage. First of all, it works overnight. You can get the cheapest energy tariffs overnight to be used during the day. Or secondly, you can sell your energy back to the grid, which you don't. The planning has actually got a lot better recently. The government are actually encouraging you to install solar panels, even if you're in a conservation area. Honestly, now we're getting so much better at it, it's not that difficult. By upgrading your home, I want people to feel hope. Hope in taking back control of their home. And retrofitting is just the start of this.